Hello everyone, happy Saturday, April 9th maybe? I forgot my watch, I don't really know. Hello, welcome to a Saturday of my life. I am sitting in the TJ Maxx parking lot. I've got noodles and company, just a little mac and cheese. I already have my Starbucks, gonna run into TJ Maxx really quick and then hop over to Target for a couple of things and then go to the classroom and hang out for a while. Our apartment has a balcony, but it's a covered balcony, so you really don't get any sun. Like this time of year, I wish I had a house so I could just like sit outside or take a bike ride somewhere. It's just, there's not much to do where I live right now, and I cannot wait till summer where I can just get out and go on the lake or something. But unfortunately right now the housing market is absolutely insane, so we might be stuck in the apartment another year because we've been looking. It's just everything is absolutely insane price-wise. We don't want to lose our money in the long run. I think I'm at that point in my life where my wardrobe is pretty complete, so I really don't need to be buying much. So only a couple things today from TJ Maxx. So I have shorts on, bare leg. It's 52 degrees and it just feels absolutely amazing. Which I know for a lot of places is actually pretty chilly, but for our standards here in Wisconsin, land of the snow, it's fantastic. I only got 3 things at TJ Maxx. I got this headband. I believe it's new actually, even though it was on clearance, because when I was there last week I didn't see it. It's like a gold embossed heart on the headband. So definitely a Valentine's Day headband, but I wear plenty of other things that are red and have hearts that'll match really nicely. And then this is the Morphe and Avani Greg Vacation. It's a luminous bronzer for my summer tan, you know, pasty legs. And then I grabbed this little blue tank. I have some blue leggings that this will match really well with. And I have the matching long sleeve shirt that goes with the leggings, but I honestly don't like to wear a long sleeve shirt to the gym. I just bought it to wear like out and about and be a matching set. But that blue is a more realistic outfit that I would wear to the gym. The absolute struggle of getting those bottom totes off of the giant stack was like embarrassingly hard. Hello, welcome to the classroom. So big things are happening here, as always. First of all, they changed the lights last week in the middle of the school day. So when you step out into the hallway, it's just like, I feel like I'm in a tanning bed. It is amazing the difference just a couple of new light bulbs make. So now if you're looking into my room, like there is a clear difference between the lighting in there and the lighting out here, like just standing right here. And yes, I have some of the covers on, but I also have 2 that don't have the covers. So besides my usual Saturday get my curriculum together sort of thing, I'm also doing the Made For Me Literacy April unit. I didn't start it last week, 1 because I wasn't ready, 2 because something with how the weeks of the curriculum fell that it would be better to start it this Monday. So I had it all laminated and cut out, and now I just have to do the rest of the assembling and organization. I had some people helping me with the Velcro and everything, so thank goodness, because that's what takes the longest, is all of the cutting and all of the separate Velcroing. Last week we were doing like a sports themed sensory bin, and now I'm in the middle of trying to get my Orbeez to shrink back down, but you need a lot more sunlight. And yes, there's sun, but it just doesn't hit them correctly. And 1, I can't put them here because the container is too big for the windowsill. Also, I don't trust it to not fall down and have Orbeez all over the floor. The last time I was shrinking Orbeez down, it took almost a month. And then on Monday, that classroom will be in use, so I'll have to pick them up and put them somewhere else. So here's the sports stuff that's all drying out. I'm gonna put my Easter sensory bin together today. Here's the rest of the April unit. So these ones still have to be assembled, but all the other file folders are put together. I have some of the vocab and all of the papers and such ready to roll. And then this will be the main bulletin board, but I don't really have room for bulletin board, so it's going on the display over there where the giant thank you note is. Also, I should probably put some words up here for the rest of the door. So many things happening. And then these owls right here are from last week's News to You on Yellowstone. We also were petrifying paper towels, like the trees at Yellowstone that are really hard. So this turned out really nicely. So as per usual on a Saturday, I've got a show or a YouTube channel playing on in the background. Today I need to catch up on a lot of YouTube. So I think this is Madison Campbell. Otherwise I usually have Disney Plus going in the background with the video that I've seen, just for some background noise. My first plan of attack is to get my Made For Me literacy stuff in order, just so I can make sure I have everything I need to start the unit on Monday, and that I'm not missing something or that I need to laminate something, because I do plan on laminating today, just a little bit. I'm not going to use the big laminator one because it's scary too, because I don't have that much. I think all I'll need to laminate is the vocab from News to You, and there's a couple things on Teachers Pay Teachers that I bought on the last sale, which was 2 days ago, I think. So I'll print those and see if anything is worthwhile that I want to start this week. Otherwise, I'll print it just so I don't forget it. That is one of my teacher tips, is that if you buy something on Teachers Pay Teachers, you better print it at least so you know that you have it. Then it goes over here into this array of mess, but at least then I'm working on it. And there's a whole lot of stuff over here that I'm in the middle of working on. My kids are well aware, but that's just how my brain works though. I know everything has a home, and if I am in the middle of working on it, it's on this back counter right here. And a lot of it is like small tasks, like this is somebody's behavior chart, this goes with their behavior chart, this is for this, like I'm doing like a push task with a student. This had water in it the other day. This is to clean up the rice off the floor from the sensory bin. This goes over here. We got a plant, because we're in the middle of some planting. Actually, the rest of those are in the library. I'll show you later because I do have to water them. I have a student that's been working on some shapes, so I printed this out for him, but we ran out of Velcro, so just waiting on Amazon to deliver me some more Velcro. And these are super exciting. I bought for a student that loves trucks and tractors and other big machinery, and we're just working on getting his dot marker to be in the right location of where the dot needs to be, and not just all over or in a smear, but I need to obviously copy them for him. At least for these, I am not going to try to do a fast forward because I know this is gonna take me a while and I don't have that much space on my phone or my camera, so I'll show you guys when it's all done and how I have it organized and if I'm missing anything. So these ones are in need of some Velcro, and I don't know where my Velcro container is. It's not in here and it's not in the workroom. This is everything, and everything for week 1 is ready to go. So I could get started on that bulletin board in the hallway. I'll probably do that on Monday because we haven't made any of the crafts that actually go in it, so it's not very important. So I always start off with like the vocabulary, and then this is everything for week 1. So we're only doing day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4 because we don't have 5 days. We've already made the lamb cracker in a News to You. So we're just gonna put 5 and 4 together, and we're not gonna do the book assessments. So it'll all work out perfectly for this week. Everybody has Friday off. And then on Monday, we don't have kids, but we still have like professional development because we're getting a new reading curriculum. So then I have the picture here so I know what materials I'm looking for. This is on the laminator. This we're gonna go over in a digital version, and this is also a digital version that they can access on Google Classroom, and we're not doing the assessments, as I said. So here's the vocabulary words. This we're going through together. That's this little pencil holder. I always get them at the end of back to school season for like $1.50 because they are so useful for so many things. And then I have that spring vocabulary paper right there. So then it's level 1 and level 2 is on the back side. We've got the chick craft, the class craft, and then this craft. This is the first time I've ever doing these, but I'll make my own version and stick them in here too. So then there's the chick. There's everything we need for the chicken there. Here's the graph. There's the paper we're going to be using in a sleep protector. Here's the, why did I just say potato? Here is the turtle. And then here's the recipe. So all the Velcro is on there already for sequencing it. Here we have the actual recipe. Here we have the reflection. And then here we have 2 centers, 2 file folders, boom cards, and then there's some papers that go along with it. So the centers are in Ziploc baggies in a sleeve protector. These I'm afraid will lose, so that's why they're in Ziploc. So there's a level 1, there's a level 2, the vocab, and then here we have the file folders. So level 1, level 2, that's upside down. Matching amounts, so level 1. Here's level 2. And then there's week 2 already. Some of the week 2 stuff isn't quite ready. That's this stuff that's in need of Velcroing, or this little baby pile over here. But I'm gonna tackle that all on the Monday PD day, whatever isn't finished by the rest of this week. because I'm expecting that a lot of the things we're talking about on the professional development day on Monday will not apply to me, because that's generally how it goes, is we're talking a lot of stuff that applies to everybody else in gen ed and sped and MAPE teachers, music, art, physical education. We're just kind of like left out in the loop. It doesn't really apply to us, but I guess we'll see. They haven't sent out any guidance on what we're doing yet. I have had this bag of randomness existing under my desk for the longest of time, and basically it's all the stuff for the Easter sensory bin, aka spring. Some of it is up there, but I bought some Easter grass and a couple of other things in here that's just very bulky and taking up space. So I'm gonna get the Easter sensory bin rolling. And it's 5 o'clock. There went my show. Ugh. This is Packed Parties Easter grass from Walmart. I'm sure you could get your Easter grass at the Dollar Tree too. I just saw this and I loved the pom-pom Easter grass mesh. And that way, I don't have to dig the pom-poms out and sort them like I did the Orbeez. This stuff can just stay together until next year and just be one big Easter grass spring mess. I feel like Easter is one of the easier holidays to celebrate at school. Most kids don't even get the religious side of it. They're just concerned about collecting eggs and getting candy. I'm really curious how this is gonna be next year, just because all of my bins like this have been up there forever, and with the new room, I'm curious to how I'm gonna organize these, because most of the time I don't want the kids to be able to reach these, because if they see like dinosaurs or something, they're gonna be like, can we play with the dinosaurs, please, 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 and they're not like focusing on what they need to be doing. Last year, I was using black beans in this Easter bin. Now, so you can see there's little black things in there. If I didn't know better, I would say they're a bug, but no, they're not a bug. So the green grass, the blue grass, the purple grass is all Walmart. These little unicorn eggs and the carrot eggs are Dollar Tree. I got these last year, but they're back again. Same thing with these. That's also Dollar Tree. Got it last year. It's back again. And then this is the Packed Party grass that I got new this year. It's so cute. I love it. This is also Dollar Tree, the little ice tray. So I've mentioned this before on my Instagram. Target stuff right now, especially clothing, is really lacking in style, in my opinion. It's very on trend if you want to go to the club and have a lot of your skin showing, or you want to go to like Little House on the Prairie days. You know, it's either Pioneer or all your skin is showing out and there's no in between. So really when I've been going to Target, I've been going to get my coffee and to get more bins for my organization, because I am just planning and planning and planning and hoping that everything goes good with my room. But I did pick up these reusable straws and their little charms from the Stony Clover Lane collaboration between Target and them for $5. I got 2 sparkling ices to put in the fridge here, and then I also got a Celsius to put in the fridge here, and then I got a Snickers because I was hungry, even though I literally just had Noodles & Company like 3 hours ago. And then I picked up 4 more of the bigger ones. These are $4, and then 2 more of these green latch style. These ones are more expensive. They're like $9, but I really want all of my green clip ones to be over here, and then have all the minty kind of clips over here. And by here, I mean that all of the reading related stuff has the green clip, and all of the more like fun game type stuff is over here with the minty kind of latch. The minty kind of latch is sold at Walmart. The green kind of latch is sold at Target. If I was thinking ahead, I would have done just one single color. Same thing with these. Like all of these are purple. I think the bins like that come in purple too. But I mean, color is color. Who really cares? Especially if the room I'm going into has actual cabinets and not me trying to make myself have some storage. So here's this week's news to you. It's based off of Earth Day, which is really exciting because that originated in Wisconsin. So I'm hoping when we show the picture of about this state that somebody can recognize that it's Wisconsin, because that's where we live. There's 3 different versions of this in here, so I pick and choose what's best for certain kids. This is based off of the article we read. So they're choosing the pictures that talk about the article. comprehension questions. And then this is a little crossword puzzle. So they're basically just taking the words and copying them down. There is a higher level one where this would be the questions. So this is the holiday in Wisconsin that we celebrate keeping the earth clean, and the answer for 8 would be Earth Day, but that's too hard. We tried it once and it was just too much for my kids. And then right here is just a little writing response. The craft for this week is basically we're coloring on a coffee filter with markers and we're spraying it. Creating a water filter. This one I think will be really fun because a lot of my kids really love playing with water and they're very interested with like engineering type of stuff. And then the recipe is a good one. Earth Day, dirt in a cup, love it. So I like to use RAS Kids right now for my guided reading time with my students just because it has a lot of the levels and we've really been stuck on some of the LOI books just for a long time. I have some kids that have been in between B and C for almost 5 months. We just need a lot of text at that level and we ran out of LOI. So RAS Kids has a lot that you can choose from. The only thing with RAS Kids is sometimes I really struggle to print it correctly. Because you can print double-sided on the long side or the short side, and it's always like a gamble to see if I'm gonna get it right, and I'm pretty sure I did do it right. Yes, I did it right. I'd say out of the 4 times a month that I'm printing RAS Kids books, there's probably 1 out of the 4 weeks that I totally fail and I have to go reprint everything because I was feeling confident and I didn't do it correctly. My 4th graders are not doing RAS Kids this week either. The forward test for 4th graders has 4 reading tests, 2 math tests, 2 science, and 2 social studies. So this week we're finishing up the rest of testing, which is basically 2 weeks of maybe like 2 hours a day where it's just like wasted time. I don't know if you're in the boat of like pro testing, but most of the time it's just a waste of time. I don't want one of these for my classroom, but I'm afraid to look up how much it costs. And I talk about this in basically every single video, but my favorite way to store things like this, my news to you, are just these little bins from Walmart. And then I have a clip right there, the kids' names on it. You can see that there's 3 clips in there because there's 3 guided reading groups. But as I said, the 4th graders aren't doing it this week, so I've just got the one big bundle for my lower group. So here's the board. In the new classroom, I'm gonna do a bigger one so I can do the craft projects underneath it and not just like across the wall, because then you can kind of see, you know, that they belong together. So here's the vocab for this week. Earth Day, celebrate earth and care. And we talk about celebrate at least once a month, and I'm really hoping that by the end of the school year that we'll get that word down because it's still a really hard word for my kids. So I was gonna change my drawers, which are over there, just to reflect some of my new stuff I'm doing with Made For Me Literacy, but I'm gonna hold off on changing the actual drawers themselves, and I'm gonna do this big old packet, which is 131 pages. I bought this off the Teachers Pay Teacher sale. I really love so many of her products. Let's see, go up. It's My Nerdy Teacher by Alina V. And so, I hate when that happens. She actually, when she puts out new products, she does it for, oh no, I clicked it, stop. When she puts out new products, she does everything 50% off. So I often buy a lot of things I don't necessarily need at the moment, but I know it'll be great. And right now it's on sale too. I think it's just leftover from that TPT sale. But yes, this is so great for my low kids. There's lots of tracing and cutting and different alphabet sorting tasks. So I'm gonna have my kids work on that the 4 days this week, my 4 lower kids that is. This week and last week I was doing some testing with the 4th graders. I'm not able to see them as much as I normally would. So currently I am killing trees. We're also gonna do these sometime this week. Basically, you write on it with white crayon and then you paint over it with watercolors and it makes it all super magical. So I'm excited to do that. I did 30 copies of these because I know these are gonna be a hot craft item. And I fully admit, like, this is a mess. I'm working on cleaning it up, and basically every single week I'm cleaning it up, but the kids are not helping. Like, this Slinky does not belong here. Why are there recorders right here? Oh, look, there's another puzzle up there. Like, I feel like me and my kids are equal parties in the way that my room looks because there's constant messes happening everywhere and I cannot follow them around like their mother and clean up after them. So you can see there's a lot of good progress. Basically, I'm just categorizing everything. So if a student needs to work on like how they make sentences, or it's the CVCE words that are hard, or punctuation or contractions or prefixes and suffixes, like that is the current need. yikes, we need some help. But then I can just grab that when I have a moment with kids or the paras do. So eventually, every single one of these will not have random junk. It'll be one of the big ones and 2 of the green ones. Hopes and dreams, perhaps a new classroom, that this one and those 2 will be next to each other. So it'll be just nothing but like reading, writing, fine motor in all my hopes and dreams. Like these. So all the reds are CVC, all the greens, it's the, what is this about? All the greens, it's the final sound missing, all the blues is the first sound missing. So instead of just having stamps galore, it can be with the other materials that are just like it. I am starving, so it is time to go home. I got done everything I wanted to, just a little sprucing up with the bins that I bought. So now each one at least has one of the big containers, and obviously the labels are on this side because I've been writing on those labels. When I have everything situated the way I want it, I'll do vinyl labels on the other side and it'll look so cohesive. I'm missing a bunch of the small green ones, which you can see I still have little baggies of stuff and I need to break that down. And then there's a couple of other things right there too. And then that'll really help me when I'm buying things because my kids struggle with rhyming so much and I really have no materials for rhyming. I have a couple of the green latch bins. So I'll just need to get a couple more of the blue ones and switch the greens to over here. The vinyl is really easy to peel off because I have more stickers than I know what to do with. I would like to make the popper bin a little bit bigger too. So all this little bit of organization will be very helpful. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. I am going to go home. We have a HelloFresh that we could make, but honestly, I have this Peep cereal that I have left over from a trail mix that we made on Friday, and I might just eat Peep cereal for dinner. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I'll see you guys in my next one. It is so wonderful being an adult. Cereal for dinner. Love it.